Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Gail and this is Real Life and Keto. It is Friday the 12th of May. It is about 7 p.m. and I've been home for a while. I got out of work at 3. I went to the grocery store and picked up food for our birthday celebration for my nephew tomorrow. My daughter is coming, and my sister, of course, with her son, my nephew, and my niece are coming. My grandparents are coming, and we're going to have brats and burgers, and I'm going to make coleslaw tonight, keto coleslaw. And so I'm just relaxing. I just got done watching Go Keto with Casey's watching her live broadcast from earlier today, and so that was good while I let my phone charge up. It dies during the day. It just doesn't seem to last very well. So hopefully eventually I'll be able to get like a specific recorder for the videos, but right now I use my phone, and I like to have it fully charged when I do these videos. It just makes me feel a little bit better. And so it's going to be a little bit longer of a chat today. I wanted to talk a little bit about real life and keto. I think one of the things that I want to talk to my subscribers about, and I think that it's important for me to continue to be real, is I have been struggling since my mom passed away at the end of March. And sorry, it's like I got something in my eye. The staying on track keto wise has been a huge struggle. Huge. I do well, and then I don't do well. And then I'm low carb, I'm in ketosis, and then I'm not. And then I'm eating crap, and I'm struggling, and the weight comes back. It's not weight, it's not fat, and I know this, and I think that's the catch, is because I know that what happens when I go out of ketosis is that I have inflammation and I have bloat. And in the back of my brain, I know that once I get back on track, a week or two tops, I can get back to where I was. So I have been just kind of bouncing and in kind of a, not really, I would say maintenance, but when I go off ketosis and I'm eating junk, and I'm not eating junk because I'm hungry, I'm eating junk because of coping with tons of emotions and stress and whatever. And I can put on 10 pounds in like 2 days. And you know, and then it's super frustrating. And then 3-4 days I can be back down to where I started. And so I hang out normally about the mid 180s, but because I've been struggling the last few days, I was 195 this morning. So I've been struggling, and that was after, like, yesterday I tried to get back on track the second half of the day, but I already kind of messed up the beginning half of the day. And one of the things I've noticed is if you're not in ketosis and then you eat something that is high in sodium, your body does not process the salts at all. And I woke up, my eyes were all swollen. I had like the sleep lines on my face from the water retention. And this morning I'm just like, you know, I'd already started trying to get back on track yesterday afternoon. I was drinking tons of water. I went to bed early. I know what to do. I know what to do to get myself back on track, but it takes at least 3 days for me personally. Some people, it takes longer to get back into ketosis. I was just watching, like I said, Go Keto with Casey, and she said that the study that they did when people who had been in ketosis for a long term, it took them 4 days to get back into ketosis. One person, it took them 13 days. For me, the average to start showing ketones on my urine sticks is 3 days. And that's if I'm hardcore, cut my carbs way back, amp up my fat, drink tons of water. That will get me back on track in 3 days. And I usually start feeling better mentally, physically, emotionally. And the falling off track generally is more mental, it's more emotional. Um, and what I want to talk about is everybody has junk in their life that they're dealing with. And I could give you the whole list of things that can cause me heartache and issues beyond just losing my mom. I mean, there's life. Life has crap that we have to deal with and heartache that we have to deal with. You could have, health issues. You can have family issues. You can have marital issues. You can have money issues. There's just this whole menagerie of things that you're dealing with that's going to throw a monkey wrench into your weight loss goals and attempts. And and the best thing that I can tell you is just keep trying. Get back on track. Get back up. If you fall down again, get back up. That's what I've done through my whole journey is when I fall off track and I don't do well and I mess up, I pick myself up and I start all over again. And I go back to basics and I focus on what made me feel better. And, I could tell everyone everything that causes me issues. And I've talked a little bit, losing my mom, and before that, it was her illness. And then the change about the same time that my mom passed away, my husband switched to second shift, so I don't see him during the week. So there's that. And then, there's always this, and then there's that. And everybody, every single person you meet has struggles and has trials and things that they're dealing with. So my struggles and my issues are no different than your struggles. I mean, they're different, but they're no more important or less important than your struggles and your issues. So my message to you is if you're doing the ketogenic way of life and you fall off track, get yourself back up and start over. Drink the water, lower the carbs, up the fats, focus on what you know works for you. If you're still figuring out what works for you, go back to the basics, the macros, the tracking, just start over again. Don't be afraid to keep starting over because it does work. I'm here to show you, I'm here to tell you it works. And I've struggled. I've been struggling since my mom passed away. I was actually kind of struggling before my mom passed away. And part of that was, not just her disease, but just life in general. There's always a struggle. I mean, and you can try to focus on the good parts, but some days the struggles come out and you just need to start over. Pick yourself up. And if you have to keep picking yourself up until you get it, until you get back on track, just keep picking yourself up. That's what I have to keep doing. I'm hoping that I'm on track now. Getting all the way back up to 195 was kind of a kick in the shorts because that's where I was in December. No, that's where I was in November when I went to Thanksgiving in Indiana with my husband's family. And November. Really? I'm all the way back to that? Now I know that it's just inflammation and bloat. I can feel it. I can see it. So I know that once I get back on track, the water weight will flush out and the inflammation will lower and I'll get back on track and I'll get back down in the 180s. But really, I would like to get to in the 170s. Honestly, that's my ultimate goal. So the other part of that, other than picking yourself back up again, is to also keep asking yourself why you're doing this. And I think I'd had such great success and I'd lost over 70 pounds. At one point, I'd lost over 75 pounds at my lowest. And people compliment you and they acknowledge you and they give you these accolades for, how inspiring you are. And it's nice, but it's a little derailing for me anyway. I don't know about you, but for me, it's a little, it's like, oh, I'm doing good. I guess I can afford to, mess up a little bit. And I really do. I would like to get down into the lower 170s. I would like to get 175 or less just to have a little bit of, wiggle room. Summer's coming. I want to be able to wear summer clothes and not feel self-conscious. The other part of losing all the weight is I also, in some ways, I still feel like that person who weighed 255.8 pounds. That was my highest top weight. And so there's a part of me that still sees that person in the mirror, and there's a part of me that still feels like that person. So there's that physical, disconnect. Excuse me. So I have to, it's a balancing act between realizing that, you did lose the weight, but you don't want to take it for granted and gain it back. I think I sucked down a bug. Okay, excuse me. But that's what I wanted to talk about today or tonight. Mother's Day is Sunday. I hope everyone has a wonderful Mother's Day. It's still very new and it's still very raw for me that while I am a mom, I don't have my mom. And that somebody gave me a card today at work, and I had been doing well up until that point. I got that card and it was a little like, damn it, I didn't really want to go there again, but we are celebrating my nephew's birthday tomorrow, so that's of course Saturday, not Mother's Day, and it's kind of nice. We'll have a family gathering and eat good food and hang out and have laughs, and that'll be good. And then we'll get through Mother's Day. So I hope that this offers encouragement to other people who are struggling. I honestly believe we're all struggling with something, and the best thing I can tell you is just keep on keeping on. And the other thing I wanted to mention, if you've made it this far into the video, 12 minutes plus, is I think Monday I'm going to start a 5-day series of what I eat in a day. I think that'll help keep me accountable. So look for my daily videos. And when I do what I eat, quite often it's difficult, like during the workday, to take videos while I'm eating because there's just too many people around and I'm not quite that comfortable with all that. I'll take pictures of the food I ate and then touch base with you in the evening of how the day went and let you know where I closed out on my FitnessPal. So I will do Monday through Friday of what I ate in a day, and hopefully that'll help get me focused and accountable and on track and back to the ketogenic way of life in a proper form. So I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. I hope you all have a wonderful Mother's Day, and I appreciate everyone watching. And I will put this at the very end. If you are looking for coaching, I will put my link below for my new keto coaching program. And if you just want to watch my videos, that's awesome. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. If you want notification of when I post new videos, click the little bell. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or you appreciated it. And if you think that someone else could benefit from it, please click the share button. And I think I will see you guys all on Monday. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and keto on.